I'm also here to confirm. The Honorable Minister for Education, Dr. Yao Oseiduchu, MP for Bosomtwe. The Minister for Information, Kojopong Krumah, who is also the MP for Ofuasu Eyirebi. The Board Chair for the Ghana Library Authority, Dr. Helena Asamoah Hassan. Board Chair of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT, Ms. Elizabeth Ohene. The Director General of SNIT, Dr. John Ofori Tinkran. The Chief Executive of the Ghana Library Authority, Mr. Hayford Siang. The Member of Parliament of Ayawasu West Wuogon, Honorable Lydia Seram Al-Hassan, who has just stepped out. Members of the diplomatic community, distinguished invited guests, the school children, media, ladies and gentlemen. I wish to thank the governing board and the Ghana Library Authority management for the invitation to commission this library facility. As we all know, and that reading is very key for children, and building a culture of reading among citizens requires deliberate efforts on the part of parents and the state. Children in their formative years require consistent exposure to books to build and sustain an interest in reading and also for knowledge. The World Bank talks about the concept of learning poverty, and that if by age 10 you are not able to read and write well, then you are most likely to end up being poor. There is some correlation there, and therefore we want to get our children reading early. It is on this premise that the 2018 to 2030 Education Strategic Plan is anchored on making Ghana a learning nation. Ghana cannot be a learning nation if it does not prioritize access to knowledge resources through the public library system. Since 2017, the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's investment in the Ghana Library Authority has been visible all across the country. The dynamism of its leadership to collaborate with international and local partners to drive growth is encouraging. The collaboration with members of parliament, district assemblies, and development partners to expand the public library network in Ghana is inspiring. As a government, we cannot do it all, and so it's worth noting that the strides made in leveraging these partnerships to advance a culture of lifelong learning in Ghana. If our country is to sustain growth in its economic performance, we need to build a literate society that cannot be underestimated. The ability of children to read and write by the age 10 is the surest way to close Ghana's current learning poverty gap. We face a learning and human capital catastrophe without urgent action to reduce learning poverty. It is therefore exciting to witness the efforts of the Ghana Library Authority in revamping public libraries in the country and working to address the systemic challenges confronting the state in achieving these goals. Through the Ghana Library Authority, government has focused on key priority areas over the past 6 years to reach this far. These priority areas include strengthening the institution of the Ghana Library Authority, To deliver on its mandate through various capacity building initiatives, both local and international, the development of a new scheme of service for the authority has defined a new and progressive career pathway for staff. The government, through the GET Fund, has also provided 20 new pickup vehicles for the authority's operations, including a revamping of its mobile library services by fixing its vans to be motorable. The government has also increased the personnel of the Library Authority to 532. Secondly, we are expanding the footprint of public libraries in Ghana. Ghana government has helped increase the number of public libraries from 61 in 2017 when we came into office. We've increased the number of public libraries from 61 to 115 at the end of 2022. This means that since coming into office, we have constructed, in addition to the 61 we met, we've constructed 54 additional libraries. And I must say that no government since independence has been able to accomplish this feat. Then we have technology. We have provided internet connections to 29 public libraries and some 688 computers to support computer literacy initiatives at 67 public libraries across the country. Government has also invested in developing and rolling out the digital library application currently managed by the Ghana Library Authority. The app, which is zero-rated by some of the telecommunications companies, allows every Ghanaian to have access to e-books, videos, and audio resources. The government has relied on the Ghana Library Authority. The government relied on the Ghana Library Authority during the COVID-19 pandemic school closure period to use this platform to assure learning continuity. Then we have books. Government has increased the number of books on the shelves of public libraries from 393,430 at the end of 2016 to 1,281,839 at the end of 2022. And this is a 325% increase in 6 years. In addition, 48 out of the 61 libraries that we inherited in 2017 have received a facelift, creating a conducive environment for learners. All the above investments demonstrate our commitment to improving literacy levels in the country and creating an enabling environment for every learner to thrive. In fact, the Minister for Education was just giving me a statistic which was really astounding. He said that a survey in 2015 found that only 2% of primary 2 students, only 2% could read in 2015. He said the survey that was conducted last year shows that 25% of primary 2 students can read. So we've moved from 2% to 25%. But that is very unsatisfactory because, as he's noted, it means 75% cannot read. So it tells you this gap, this learning gap that we have, this learning poverty gap. And this is, I think, part of the reason is the investments that we are making in education that has resulted in this increase from 2% to 25% in the library system and so on. But there is still more to be done. Nonetheless, I would like to congratulate the Ghana Library Authority for leading the charge to achieve this success in the thematic areas. It's been a phenomenal success by any account. Your relentless efforts have led to the global recognition of your work. Congratulations on being named the Library of the Year for 2021 by the London International Book Fair Excellence Awards, and on your recognition by the United Nations Public Service Awards for driving inclusive and equitable technology education in Ghana. I think they deserve a round of applause, the Ghana Library Authority. They're winning international awards and recognition for the good work that they are doing for Mother Ghana. The library I'm commissioning today is a step closer to getting more Ghanaian children to access relevant reading and learning resources. I'd like at this juncture to specially commend the board and management of SNIT for collaborating with the Ghana Library Authority to undertake this project for the children of Accra. And I'm not surprised that we have seen the completion of this project under the board chairmanship of Miss Elizabeth Ohene. When it comes to reading, you know she's very passionate about it. And so I'm not surprised at all. So congratulations to the board and management of SNIT for making this happen today. I take this opportunity to call on corporate institutions to emulate the example of SNIT and do more for the Ghanaian child. It is my vision to see every district in Ghana benefit from a befitting public library infrastructure of this nature. Congratulations to everyone who has been part of this wonderful project. And I seize this occasion to congratulate the winners of the 2022 Vacation Reading Challenge organized by the Ghana Library Authority with the support of Scholastic. On this note, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare the National Children and Mobile Library duly commissioned. Thank you for your attention.